Hi and welcome to another video. In this video, I will be talking on how to do a carb refeed in a clean way within the context of a Paleolithic or a paleo diet. Let's start with the basics. What is a carb refeed? Do not mistake a carb refeed with a cheat meal. A cheat meal is pretty much eating anything you would like to eat and mainly for psychological reasons, whereas with a carb refeed, we're doing a very controlled advanced nutritional strategy in order to boost a specific hormone called the leptin hormone, which tends to go down when we've been dieting for a long period of time. Leptin is the hormone that tells your brain you've had enough and it suppresses your appetite. When you've been dieting for a long period of time, leptin levels drop, and that could stimulate cravings and low energy levels. In order to boost leptin levels back up so that you can keep on creating a calorie deficit and losing body fat, you could implement a carb refeed where you specifically increase your calories from carbohydrates without increasing fat or protein too much. So when you're increasing your carbs that much, it's a really powerful stimulus for the release of leptin. And by doing a carb refeed, you can increase leptin levels for up to 3 to 5 days after that carb refeed day. So if I want to define a carb refeed, I would say it's increasing your calorie intake for the day by 30%. And the vast majority of the increase in your intake has to come from carbohydrates. You want to keep your fat intake really low and your protein intake moderate. If you want numbers, a carb refeed is usually anywhere between 100 to 300 grams of carbohydrates per day, no more than 50 grams of fat, and the rest would be from protein. Why no more than 50 grams of fat? It's because when you're eating a lot of carbohydrates on that carb refeed day, your body's releasing a lot of insulin, also known as the fat storage hormone. You do not want to have high levels of the fat storage hormone in addition with a high fat diet, because the combination can really make you gain a lot of body fat that is unneeded if you are on a weight loss diet. Now, if we want to do a carb refeed in a clean way, in other words, in a paleo diet framework, then you want your carbs to come from paleo-friendly food sources such as fruits, vegetables, and tubers. Now, when you're doing that, those are whole food sources which can fill you up pretty fast. So you might struggle to be able to consume all of that carbohydrates in one day from all those whole food sources of carbohydrates. For that reason, I'm going to share with you what are the foods that I found that were paleo-friendly and that allowed me to do a carb refeed day without feeling super stuffed. I included sweet potatoes and I air fried them in a little bit of oil. I had papaya, but you can have any other kind of fruit. I had Larabar cookie dough bars. I love those bars because they're very clean. They only have 5 ingredients in them and they're paleo friendly. And I had grain-free chips made with cassava flour and avocado oil. So they tasted great and I did not expose my body to the inflammatory grains. That way I avoided dairy grains and legumes and beans, while at the same time saturating my carbohydrate intake for the day and boosting my leptin levels. That's it for this video. I hope you found the content useful. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel and you can hit that notification bell button if you would like to be alerted every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.